No? Really?
Nothing.
Shit. That's surprising.
Yeah, right. I told you the encounters are really down.
Now I'm watching this. I don't know why it's double. There's double posting? What?
Yeah, apparently there's double posting. I don't know why.
I'm not seeing it, actually.
Yeah, me neither. And I'm not
What
seeing it on my
madness
previews,
possessed
so.
you? What madness possessed you that you would abandon your posts to traipse about the desert? Silence is not the answer I seek. Speak and be quick with it.
'Twas I forced Mr. C to go.
Was that the way of it, Mr. C? Dilita led your better judgment astray.
No, I went of my own choosing. The fault lies not with him. 'Tis Mr. C's noble disposition that guides his tongue, my lord. It is not as he... You needn't be false in my behalf, Delita. It was I who chose to disregard orders.
Might I pose a question, Mr. C? What purpose do laws serve when even those who would enforce them choose not to pay them heed?
Also, Mammoth Rooster, yeah, probably is your your phone being homosexual. Your home is being homosexual. That's what happened.
Adherence to the rule of law is a knight's solemn duty. It falls upon us as Beowulfs to hear the burden of example. Is your intent to live up to your name, or to drag it with you through the mire?
Forgive me, Lord Brother.
I believe the point is made, is it not, Dicedog? You must not let the how of it steal your eyes away from the what. Their rescue of the Marquis was no small feat. It is the way of young men to be impetuous in their haste to do great things. We were not unlike them once. To coddle them is to do them disservice, your grace. They need learn integrity. So, you are Lord Dicedog's younger brother. Rise, son of Galleon. Indeed, you are the very ghost of Barbanef. His fire burns in your eyes. I can see it.
You know, now that you mentioned Galleon is like a
Yep,
Spanish kind of thing, I'm really
it makes
starting
a
to
lot more
notice.
sense.
I'm really just like the way Larg looks reminds me of Spanish people. At least
Well,
early Spanish people, like in the
see, here's the thing.
pirate age.
Yeah, uh, Dillida has the Corsair's gauntlets. That we know for sure. The collar is Spaniard high nobility. The
Hmm.
great big poofy
Oh
one
yeah.
sheath collar.
Yep.
That is old Spaniard nobility or
Mhm.
royalty.
Yep. Yep. Now I see it.
Such strength and vitality would be wasted atop castle walls. Our campaign against the Corpse Brigade draws near its end. I will permit you to join in the final stage. Coordinated strikes are to be made on a number of other dens ere long. You will lead one of those assaults.
Very well, Lord Brother. My bad. I was just. It just hit me what battle I'm about to face, and now I realize
Yeah.
where that I might actually have to grind for a little bit after this battle. We're gonna give it a try though.
Yeah. Why not? My apologies, Your Grace. It was not of your doing, Dicedog. In truth, it serves only to show the caliber of man we were dealing with in Gustav. A change in plans was inevitable, once the fool went and staged the kidnapping within our very borders. And let us not forget, They did save the Marquis's life. He will now be honor bound to Marquise. In the end, your brother's deeds have placed us in quite the favorable position. The king's life now hangs by a thread. We must move quickly. Indeed, my dear friend. I trust you will not fail me.
10 out of 10 Maverick solo performance.
Actually, here's something else. If you notice the way their beards are, those are also traditional Spanish or Spaniard nobility. So the blind knife is the third one up. Ah, you got that damn early.
Also,
do you have? You have
I
plenty.
I have plenty. I just need. Actually, no. Armor is a priority for me.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
1, 2. Let's just start with 3. Alright, and then we should be. Ooh. Hey.
Yeah, that's gonna cut into it. But selling off everything else. If it's your phone that's doing that, what are you using exactly? What browser?
I believe he's using Android right now.
I don't know anything about Android.
Sorry. Party roster. Let's see.
Wait, just... I was gonna say just sell everything. Wait, you can't equip here?
No, I went out of the shop.
Oh. Don't they actually equip in shop?
I can go to the outfitter and do that way.
I was gonna say that'd be easier.
Alright, I believe that's what I bought.
That worked out well.
Alright, yeah, and then... Yeah, we will start selling stuff.
Yeah.
So... Yeah, also...
I've noticed here... yeah, that'd probably be a good idea. You're not going to have anybody who can actually use it well. Mithril knife, though.
Yeah, I'll keep that. Could sell all these daggers off, too.
Something I really don't like having to see is the fact that the encounter numbers are so few and far between that's actually hurting your cash flow.
Yeah, it is. Well, it's also because, you know, I'm not grinding, so...
Oh, yeah. But I mean, even passing back and forth like that, you should be getting a battle every other time. Minimum.
I
yeah, you're
usually
good
sell
on
most of it. But...
In this case, keep at least 5, because PSP's randomized enemies are really bad compared to PS's. You got plenty now.
Alright, so that's enough for them. Alright, we'll get those 2 for armor.
Yeah,
And
that's the
then-
thing. FFT is probably the only RPG that at low levels you will actually be able to equip everybody. It is the only one I can think of. The Persona games, or the Persona and Shin Megami series, those ones, they will beat your ass. Because low level, you get nothing. I mean, you have to earn every single fucking thing. And that is very difficult. Oh, he didn't have armor?
No, he didn't have any armor.
Oh.
He was going in
I
there...
thought you left him with leather.
Nope, he went in there commando, man.
Well, it's a shame.
Hey, we got 150 something.
Oh, that should be enough.
Good, I can buy poison, but I don't really want to buy poison.
I was going to say, if you do get poison, put it on a dedicated caster. Somebody who's going to keep Black Mage.
Yeah, no, we're not keeping Black Mage.
What's their highest faith on the mage? 69? Is that the highest besides Ramza?
I believe so, yeah.
Well, shit, then you've got a dedicated.
Yeah, yeah, I was, Bethusa.
Yep.
Bathshua.
Whatever it
is going to be my linchpin caster in my squad of armored ninjas.
Are you gonna brave them the hell up too?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, because those two are
Yeah.
going to need some brave work. But
Oh yeah, seriously.
yeah, it's every 5 points you gain in battle, you retain 1, correct?
Yep. Yep.
Ah, fly.
No, for Ramza's, every time he uses it, that character gains 1 permanent.
Hmm.
Yeah, with any of the other classes that can actually improve Brave, Ramza's is the only one that actually does it permanently. The other ones are just big temporary boosts.
Hmm.
But
Actually,
that doesn't really
you know,
do shit in the long run.
this might be... Because it's like 10 minutes until we're going to be ending the stream. I think we'll be doing this battle, and then we'll probably be done. And then I can grind safely for the next one.
Yeah. Actually, that would be a good idea. At least 2 levels.
Mm-hmm. At least.
I know what's happening. How many? Just 2?
Oh, really? You're just going to throw
Shit.
2 at me? Son of a... What was all that shit you were talking earlier about? Oh god, the random encounters they throw at you are so bad in the PSP version.
Later on, once you get to about level 10, that's when they start really getting random. Because you will almost always see 3 tier 1 enemies, 1 tier 2, and there's a good chance at a tier 3.
You see how I like to make formations in this game? I like to actually act like a military.
That's the same thing that I do. Formations make all the difference.
Of course, this isn't a particularly good formation, but it was a formation that came to me.
Yeah. Arrowhead formation is probably the best.
Yeah, that's true.
But then again, if you have anything from the sides, that really gets screwed up. Because you can't surround somebody, and if you have a mage, if you have the 2 mages as linchpins on the bottom, then they're screwed. And Archer, actually, if you had been able to get a bow, an Archer would do really good right about now.
Well, I could get a bow, but I don't like using archers, so...
What I was going to say was for the upcoming battle, that would be the only time I'd really say an Archer is vital. Later on, you can screw around with them, and they actually do get really good once you get the status effect bows. The fact that you can keep somebody at range with a really high brave can actually do a lot of damage.
Well, that's why I
Flip
actually plan on the other... See, my plan is that Beth Shua is going to be my linchpin caster, and he's also training as a mage, but I'm training him as a mage so that he can become a bard. And then once he becomes a bard, I'll also train him as a chemist so that he can use guns.
Yep. That's pretty much the same thing I do with my other mage for life.
I believe the
really
playthrough that I did beat the game on, I had my linchpin mage was a dude, and I didn't really know much about I didn't know anything about the male and female scaling, you know, ignorant me assuming that they would scale equally. But no, I didn't know anything about that, so it was a male linchpin summoner, and I had him as a bard summoner, and it worked out pretty well. I basically had him bard most of the time instead of summoning.
The scaling with MP and HP, it's 10%, I think. 10 to 15. It all depends on zodiac sign. And
oh yeah. Yeah, that also plays a factor, and I don't really know much about the zodiac sign stuff. I know they help certain units work together better, but
there's a guide for it, and all characters have an age, and that age actually determines their HP and MP. It also determines how fast they move, gain time. There's a few other things to it. There is an actual formula for depending on that depends heavily on whether or not the character is male or female and has a matching corresponding zodiac sign. Okay. I would look it up, but it's a long fucking read.
Yeah, it's a long fucking read. Also, I was thinking about saving up for Arcane Strength instead of half MP, which is what I usually do for summoners.
Half MP is good, but that's only for casting a lot of big spells. The Arcane Strength is better if you're going for multi-targets and not going for summoner.